My name is Izzeddeen Akarajeh. I'm from Palestine, and we arrived in Ireland in 2016 in summer. We applied for protection because we weren't able to return to Palestine as family. I was living in Saudi Arabia for about 17 years with my wife and children, and we were waiting for a family reunification application in Palestine to be processed by Israelis. Unfortunately, it's being held until today. They are not processing any family reunification applications. So after the termination of our contract in Saudi Arabia, we had to find a place to live together as a family. So we arrived in Ireland and decided to apply for protection. Fortunately, the process didn't take long, about 1 year to be approved. And during that year, as I was hunting for a job in my field, which is software development, I spent 17 years of my life in Saudi Arabia working in the IT industry as a software developer. But because we were waiting in direct provision system, we were considering different opportunities, and I felt that a business would be better economically for the family because it could utilize the skills of other family members, my wife and maybe my kids, and it would help also the family to integrate socially with the community much better than I accept a job and resume my life as an employee. So I started surveying the market about the needs, and I spotted the demand for Middle Eastern food in Cork City, and I think it's demanded in all of Ireland, not only Cork. So I found a brochure about free courses given by SIATE, which is they are an entity who give free courses about how to start your own business, how to make a business plan, how to do all the planning for a new business. So I had that course for free, and I developed a business plan, and I had that plan with me, and got the consultation of different entities, one of which local enterprise office, Cork City Council, and I felt that it has a great potential. And we didn't have a lot of money to invest, so we were lucky enough to meet Darina Allen, which is a celebrity chef in Europe. She has a lot of books authored about food, and she did a lot of cookery TV shows, and she has a cookery school. So she gave us a golden advice in the beginning, and luckily it turned out to be the best advice we had, because we were a little confused what kind of food to serve and how to start the business. She gave us a good idea also to start with a minimal investment, which is to start with a gazebo in a local farmers market. So she had connections with the owner of 2 local farmers markets who offered us free spots for 2 weeks to try, and we received a huge positive feedback about the food. So we decided to invest a little and buy our own gazebo and an oven and some preparation to sell in the farmers market, and it turned out to be the busiest spot in these markets for about 1 year. And in the first anniversary of starting the farmers market, we were lucky also to find a premises in Cork City and move from the farmers market to our own premises. During that year, actually, we were meeting a lot of landlords and agents about vacant units in Cork City, most of them would say no, absolute no, because they ask about history, a business history, which we don't have. We have only 1 year trading in farmers market. They consider it as like high risk. Also, when they know our background, we were still living half of that period in direct provision while we were trading. So also that gives them like a negative indication about us as tenants for their premises. So that unit actually was, the lease was for one of the refugees, so it was easy to negotiate him and take the lease out of him because his business was bankrupting, and it was an opportunity for him to leave it with minimal loss. We had that lease transferred to us, and we started our business in summer 2019. Dorina Allen also helped us by cutting the ribbon that day, and the exposure we got initially on her social media was a good boost from the beginning. And within few months we got also a review by a very famous celebrity chef who's Tom Durley. He wrote a review about us in the newspaper, which made us like also very famous from that day. And from that time we really continued doing well. We won the prize of the best new business in 2019, and we also won the best Cork Cafe 2020. We also got good media focus. Like we got like about 3 interviews, TV interviews, about 20 newspaper coverages so far, and we hope for like the next chapter in our business to be winners of Michelin star, hopefully.